Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja yesterday nullified two separate judgments of both the Federal High Court in Kano and the Kano State High Court in respect of the litigation surrounding the Emirship of Kano. How do you think this court's decision ensures a fair hearing for all parties involved in the Kano Emirship tussle or dispute?
I think that what the court has done is to ensure that there is fairness all around. I don't think that one could say that a particular party has won these cases too early to say, oh, so person has won. There are two separate judgments. The judgment of the Federal High Court versus the judgment of the Federal High Court in respect of the fundamental human rights suit filed over that matter. Justice Amobeda of the Federal High Court assumed jurisdiction because the matter has to do with enforcement of fundamental human rights of the applicant. Where an issue has to do with enforcement of fundamental human rights, the court can assume jurisdiction. And there have been cases, even this same Sanusi won his case against former governor of Kano State, Ganduje, based on his desire to enforce his fundamental rights. I was taken aback by the judgment of the appeal court, which says that the Federal High Court ought not to have dabbled into chieftaincy matters. But this was a case of someone asking that his fundamental rights be enforced. You can walk up to any court in the land to enforce your fundamental rights. So I was a bit taken aback, but I can see that in Nigeria, and as it is in many countries of the world, sometimes judgments are made not strictly based on the content of the law, but to find a way to achieve justice, a kind of middle ground that will please all the parties. So Justice Mohammed Liman had nullified all the decisions taken by the Kano State government based on the Kano State Emirate Council Repeal Law 2024, including the appointment of Sanusi as the 16th Emir of Kano. And the argument of Justice Liman was that the state government proceeded to appoint Sanusi as Emir despite the fact that Dan Agundi, a prominent Kano chief, had filed a suit over which the court demanded a stay of execution. So the judge, Justice Liman's argument was that there was an earlier order made on May 23rd, 2024, directing parties in the fundamental rights suit to maintain the status quo. So his own argument was that since they disobeyed the earlier order of the court, whatever they did afterwards amounted to it took the decision to nullify an earlier order of the court of the court